What's cracking, Jack? It's Sunday, November 9th, and you're in the jungle. 7 games in the association. We're going to break them all down and make some money right here, right now. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the show. And if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle. We'll break down all 7 games in the NBA, and I'll give you my best bets, sometimes 2, for each one of those games. And I'm going to leave for you 2 links in the comment section. The first link is to my $5 favorite play of the day. And for just $5 and no further obligation, you get my best NBA bet of the day text to your phone. Yesterday's $5 favorite was Kelly Oubre Jr. of the Sixers over 14.5 points. Congratulations to all who purchased and made money on it. The second link is to become a Jungle member, and there's no better time to do so. Jungle members and I are on a heater in the NBA. We're 18-5 this week in our NBA bets. Because remember, I break down every game for you in the NBA on YouTube every day and give you my best bet in all those games, but I don't bet every single game. I'm very selective. So the ones that I bet myself and the ones I send out to members were 18-5 this week. No better time to be a member. If you're not part of this, if you're not cashing in on a Jungle membership, you're kind of a silly goose right now because we're making a ton of money together. As a member, you get my full betting card, all sports, all access. Text to your phone every single morning. You also get access to our members-only Discord and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for your test spin and see if it's for you. Yesterday's trivia question was, who leads the NBA in steals? The answer, Cason Wallace of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Congratulations to these Jungle viewers who got it correct. You'll be awarded 3 Jungle points. This video is brought to you by Outlier.bet, the top name in sports betting research, and by Red Lobster. Join us at our Philadelphia location March 24th for a meet and greet with the Latin American boy band sensation of the 80s, Menudo. Our journey begins with an afternoon tip-off in Milwaukee, which should be a good game. The Rockets and the Bucks. Houston minus 3.5. The over-under is 231.5. Houston won 5 straight, but they're coming off of a loss Friday in San Antonio to the Spurs. Milwaukee coming off a blowout win at home against the Bulls Friday. Both teams are rested. Both teams in good shape so far this season, but I like Houston here. Both teams score the basketball. Houston's 5th in points, Milwaukee's 8th, but Houston is a much better defensive team, and they're better on the glass. The Rockets are 3rd in defensive rebounds, and offensively they're 1st and 2nd chance points, and they're 6th in points allowed, where the Bucks are 18th in points allowed. Another big edge that Houston has over most teams that Milwaukee plays is they don't put you on the foul line. Houston is 1st in terms of preventing teams from going to the charity stripe, and we know that that's where Giannis makes a lot of his hay. I like the edge that Houston holds here. Lay the 3.5 with the Rockets on the road. Boston at Orlando. Celtics plus 3.5. The over-under is 226.5. Now, these two teams just played in Orlando Friday night. They had Saturday off, stayed in Orlando. I bet Peyton Pritchard went to Disney. He looks like a Disney adult. And that first game, Orlando won by 13 points. Friday's game was evenly played, though. Both teams had exactly 44 rebounds, 15 turnovers to 14 in favor of Orlando. The difference was Orlando made their shots, and the Celtics did not. Orlando had 50% of their field goals, 47% of their threes, which is a huge outlier performance. Boston shot 45%. And 35% from 3. There were 2 big outliers in those statistics. The first one is Orlando shot 12% better from 3 than what their median is. The Celtics shot 13% lower overall field goal percentage than what they normally do. All things return to center. A city on a hill cannot be hidden. Things are what they are. The Celtics with the points are the play in this game. Nets at the Knicks, Brooklyn plus 15.5. Over-under is 227.5. The spread's too high to wager on here. The only thing that I would consider is Michael Porter Jr. over 21.5 points. Without Cam Thomas, Porter Jr. gets a ton of usage, playing 32 minutes a game, taking 17 shots, 10 three-pointers, and 7 foul shots. He'll get the bulk of the volume today, and if he shoots anywhere close to his median, he'll hit this number. Porter Jr. over 21.5. He had 28 last game against the Pistons without Cam Thomas. OKC at Memphis, Thunder, minus 10.5. The over-under is 232.5. Memphis coming off a win at home against Dallas Friday, but everyone beats Dallas. Before that, they lost 5 straight games and failed to cover the spread in 6 straight games. The Thunder coming off a 31-point shellacking on the road against the Kings. They shellacked the Kings. They weren't the shellacky, they were the shellacker. Arguably the best team in basketball against the Grizzlies team that's a complete dumpster fire. Take the Thunder to cover on the road. Detroit at Philadelphia. Really looking forward to this game. Detroit minus 3.5. Over under 232.5. Detroit 7-2. They've covered the spread their last 5 games. Philadelphia 6-3. On a back-to-back, they've covered the spread in 6 of their last 7. So two teams kind of undervalued by the books so far this season. I'm looking forward to watching Cade against Tyrese Maxey in this game. Pardon me. And I like the over. The over this number, 78, let me try that again. 78% of Sixers games have gone over this total of 232.5 this season. But my favorite play in this game is Tyrese Maxey over 35.5 points and assists. He's been over this line every single game except for one this season. And he's played 2 back-to-backs already, and he's been over this line in game 2 of both of those back-to-backs because Nick Nurse will still play him 40 minutes. Nick Nurse believes that load management is hogwash. He fears not the load management. Maxey will get his 40 minutes, and I love him over 35.5 points and assists. Pacers at the Warriors. Indiana plus 12.5 over-under. Pardon me, 227.5. Jimmy Butler playing for Golden State. Steph Curry is questionable. Andrew Nembhard playing for Indiana. Take the Pacers with the points. It's too many to give an Indiana team who's getting a little bit healthier. These two teams just played November 1st. The spread was 10.5. Pacers covered. Warriors won by 5. Indiana's been inside this number of 12.5 points 70% of their games this season. And having Nembhard back not only improves their starting lineup immensely from the ball handling standpoint, but keeps their bench fresher. I don't think they win, but I think they keep this within the number. Also consider Aaron Nesmith of the Pacers over his point total. In the last game up today, Minnesota at Sacramento. Minnesota minus 5.5 over under 234.5. Minnesota's healthy. Sabonis questionable for the Kings, and of course Keegan Murray's out. I lay the points with Minnesota, especially with Anthony Edwards back. Sacramento doesn't play any defense whatsoever. They try to outscore you. The problem is they haven't been doing that this year. There's 21st in scoring. Minnesota's 14th, scored more than Sacramento is, and they're a very good shooting team. Minnesota is 3rd in field goal percentage, 2nd in three-point percentage. Also, the much better defensive team. They allow 159 a game. 115.9 a game. The Kings allow 122 a game. Lay the points with the Wolves on the road. Today's trivia question. The Thunder have the best point differential in the NBA this season at plus 13.5 points a game. The Wizards have the worst, minus 16.9 points a game. There is one team in the NBA that's exactly even, dead even, in the amount of points that they give up a game and the amount of points that they score a game. Their plus differentials plus 0.0. As George Costanza says from Seinfeld, not showing off, not falling behind, solid B-. What team has a point or plus 0.0 point differential per game this season? Don't look it up. No cheating. It's on the honor system. Put your answer in the comment section, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.